Then three of the more commonly found larger vehicles that the Ford or Chevrolet, so we get a little bit nearer onto the engine. That's a V8 in there, so that'll make it a Ford. I think we'll double check with the driver in just a moment. So that'll be a Ford F30, so 1300 weight, 1.5 ton payload, effectively. You can see the sand channels on that, but also a variation of the affectionately known as Contour camouflage scheme. This one just being a two-tone base sand yellow.
Yeah, I bet. I'm just trying to find the video of that Lego ship going down.
Go ahead, mate, keep going. It's fine.
But actually doesn't have the same section certainly on the turret there. Now that particular chariot has only just been restored. I think it comes, I'm not too sure, that some were sold on after the war, but some went to the Middle East. Fully rusting away there. Some were sold to Finland, some went to Austria, they took the turrets off and used defensive lines as well. This one, again, still with that original meteor engine in the back, real-time, derated Merlin. That vehicle, it's you're privileged to see, it's pretty much the first time it's come out, and the person who restored it.
There's these cars by local German tanks, but there's loads of these. We were never meant to be going up one against one. It does happen, of course, but that's not what the intention of these Shermans was meant for. And later in the war, where these are being issued, there's still criticisms because there's less chance of ammunition kicking off, and that's what causes all those problems. So what we've got here is, again, a very clever piece. But we're going to make 49,000 of them. Okay, 49,000 Germans. keep making those vehicles as they are. And by the way, it's our Air Force and our Navy are our prime defence mechanisms in World War II. We have that period, we carry on making stuff. The 19th built in that we didn't particularly got better days good as a 17-pounder. Why didn't the Americans take the 17-pounder on? It's because they thought this was going to be pretty good. It turns out it's not, and it does get to the American press. So in 1945 you've got that situation where there are bad stories of 75mm gun the Lend-Lease project says to Britain, why don't you stop making tanks entirely, go back and make locomotives that will be much more useful in Britain in the lead up to this day. And Britain, ums and ahs a bit, and stop 4 factories making tanks, they go back to making railways, still got that, I think they're going to need it some time. So we end up building the common tank, and as I mentioned as well, the Centurion there. So a bit of interesting allied armour going around, the way that every time this another person example with charity going around, and think the government, the American those of you who are in the game still, you all know we'll be doing something similar very soon with some of the tanks that are now sitting on the side.
There, you've got hand signatures. So you've got a P and an N written down from the book. So you've got more there, and you've got a long one there.
It's just one that, you know, you just think like you're messing around like that. Trying to get you in the fucking glare, that's all.
We'll need to take the ground sheet.
Over there now. to it.
Yes.